Why is keel clearance important for marine transducer placement? Imagine you're out on the water, trying to get the clearest picture of what's beneath your boat. The way your sonar works depends a lot on where you place your transducer. One of the biggest factors to consider is keel clearance. The keel is that long, heavy fin that runs along the bottom of many boats, especially those with full keels. It extends downward into the water, and if your transducer is placed too close or directly behind it, your sonar signals can get blocked or shadowed. This means your depth readings and fish finder images might not be accurate or clear. The main reason keel clearance matters is because the transducer needs a clear path to send and receive sound waves. If the keel gets in the way, it can weaken or distort the sonar signals. When the signals are blocked or reflected by the keel, you might see false readings or gaps in your sonar display. Proper placement ensures the sonar beam is aimed straight down and not obstructed by hull features. This makes your readings more reliable and consistent. Another important aspect is turbulence. The area near the keel often has calmer water compared to other parts of the hull, especially near features like strakes or propellers. If the transducer is mounted too close to the keel, turbulence can interfere with the sonar signals, causing noisy or inconsistent readings. Keeping the transducer slightly forward of the keel helps avoid this turbulence and keeps the signals clean. Positioning the transducer with enough keel clearance also improves depth detection. When placed correctly, the sonar can pick up changes in water depth ahead of the boat, giving you early warning to avoid shallow areas or obstacles. This is especially useful when navigating unfamiliar waters or in areas with changing depths. Different hull designs requiring different transducer placements. For example, on boats with a fin keel, mounting the transducer about 10 to 30 centimeters forward of the keel and slightly off the centerline helps prevent shading. On full keel boats, mounting amidships and away from the keel at the point where the hull is most vertical helps keep the sonar beam straight and unobstructed. Maintaining proper keel clearance also helps keep the transducer in continuous contact with water at all speeds. If the transducer is mounted too high or too close to hull features, it might get exposed to air or turbulent water, which disrupts the sonar signals. When installing a transducer, always aim to place it low in the bilge near the keel but avoid direct contact or proximity that could block signals. Using fairing blocks can help if the hull angle near the keel is steep, keeping the transducer parallel to the waterline. Also, avoid mounting near hull protrusions like strakes, steps, or propellers that create turbulence or noise. Finally, testing the placement at different speeds is key. Make sure your sonar readings are clear and steady without interference. Adjust the position if needed to find the best spot. Proper keel clearance ensures your transducer functions well by preventing the keel from blocking or distorting signals, reducing turbulence, and giving you accurate depth and fish finding information. This way, your sonar system becomes a dependable tool for safe and successful boating.